And across the KSN viewing area tonight, we do have widely scattered showers and storms. The biggest area for thunderstorms right now in the southwest part of Kansas, generally along a line south and east of Garden City, moving slowly off to the east about 30 miles an hour. Now, and we wanted to give you a chance to look at the satellite image because it'll help describe the picture as we go through the rest of today over the next 24 hours. When we put it in motion, you can see we have these two large spinning areas, one around over into the Four Corners area of New Mexico, as well as the remnants of Hurricane Rick moving up from the Pacific Ocean. Now, these two are giving us lots of moisture as far as the spinning from the low pressure system, which is going to give us a lot of rain over the next 24 hours. Coming up on Studio B, we're going to take a look at the baseball forecast for the game against Oklahoma tonight, as well as what rain chances we might have later on this week. And when you got up this morning and took those first steps outside, you probably realized that it's really cold outside. Just how cold was it last night? Negative temperatures were all throughout the western part of Kansas, with Goodland coming in at -11, the lowest point last night in Kansas. Great Bend came in at 0, so pretty much the even point throughout the state, I should say. Wichita State came in at 6, so we were actually one of the warm spots as we went through last night. All this is coming from the backside of the storm system that dumps snow and ice throughout parts of Kansas, and as you can see, it's already moved all the way up into the Great Lakes region, where it's on store to dump a lot more snow. Now, how much snow did it dump on Kansas? 9 to 15 inches throughout the parts of north central Kansas. As you got farther into the southwest, it slowly tapered off down to Dodge City with about 3 inches of snow. Now, what does that leave us for the rest of this week?
Welcome back, and we have Kane with the weather. Looks like it's been cloudy the past few days, Kane.
Yeah, it has, and it's been a nice change from the amount of rain we had 2 weeks ago. So let's see what's the forecast for the rest of today. Throughout Wichita, we do have a kind of dreary kind of day. We're going to be under mostly cloudy skies with the sun breaking through those clouds at times, but we do have a chance of drizzle and sprinkles as we go through the rest of today, with our winds switching from the east to the southeast 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, our chances of rain go down a little bit, but we still have a good chance of some showers and storms. A high of 74 degrees, a little bit of sun maybe mixed in with that, with our winds switching to the northeast 10 to 20 miles an hour. That risk of thunderstorms does continue. We have a little bit lower temperatures up here in the north central part, mid to upper 90s, with the wind switching from the east to the northeast 10 to 20 for the rest of today. Tonight, 4 degrees for the low. Very cold temperatures. About the only good thing is our winds are going to be light and variable instead of actually blustery like they were last night. So the wind chills won't be as bad going in through tonight.
For tomorrow, we might have a couple more weekends of nice weather in the parks.
Yeah, it should be nice. It'll be a little bit cooler than what it's been, but still nice for the weekend. So people should get out and enjoy it. It's a little bit cooler. For the rest of tonight, we do have that elevated severe thunderstorm risk to the north and the northeast part of the state. Tomorrow, that risk does shift off to the east, probably the eastern third of the state, including Salina and Topeka, Emporia, but not including Wichita. It's just going to be off to the east of Wichita. For Tuesday, that risk does shift up to the north central and the northwest part of the viewing area. And with those thickening clouds, we do have our chance of rain starts to increase as we get towards those evening hours. Our winds are going to be at southeast 15 to 25 miles an hour. Now, as we get to tonight, our rain chances do increase to the point where we have rain and thunder likely under a low of 57 degrees, with our winds switching from the southwest to the southeast 10 to 20 miles an hour.
It looks like the weather's going to be getting a little cooler this week.
Yeah, we do have some storm systems moving through over the next 7 days, so we have a few rocky days, but we'll take a look and see what's in store.
So it looks like we'll have pretty nice weather for the rest of the state fair, huh?
Yeah, it's been a good time for the fairgoers. They might have a little bit of chance of rain on Sunday, but it should be later in the afternoon.
Well, thank you, Kane.
All right, Kate, thanks for joining us in the newsroom. What can we be expecting with the weather?
Well, we do have a big storm system moving in over the rest of today, so let's take a look at the forecast. And after enjoying a beautiful day across the state of Kansas, tonight we'll take a look at the satellite image where we do see last night's cold front pushing out overnight to the southeast, out of the viewing area, taking along those scattered showers and storms from yesterday along with it. Now here in the southeast part of the country, they are still dealing with a very large tropical storm Lee, dumping lots of locally heavy rain along with some damaging winds. Now when we take a look at the radar for that storm, we do see strong storms from Jacksonville even up into Atlanta, over into Memphis, even back down here into New Orleans. Now where's the eye of Lee? Currently the eye of Lee is pushing slowly up to the northwest, right now northwest of Baton Rouge up into central Louisiana. Now back here in Kansas, we do have some very nice temperatures. 70-degree temperatures across the entire viewing area. Low right now here in Goodland at 71 degrees. Here in Wichita, though, we do have a nice temperature, 76 degrees. North winds kind of gusty at 20 miles an hour. under some very clear blue skies. For tomorrow across the city, we do start out kind of mild, 56 degrees tomorrow at 8, before warming up nicely throughout the day to a Labor Day high of 77 degrees. Tonight across the area, we do have low 50-degree temperatures across much of the area. Northwest Kansas, you're going to experience some upper 40s tonight. Now let's take a look at your custom forecast. Here in South Central Kansas, 50-degree temperatures across the area. Those winds are going to be north, switching to the northwest, 5 to 15 under some starry skies. Tomorrow for your Labor Day forecast, we do have mid-70s across the area. Northwest winds switching lightly to the northeast, 5 to 15 miles an hour. North Central Kansas tonight, we do have lows in the low 50s, with our north wind switching to the northwest, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow we do have those upper 70s for our highs. Under sunny skies, our winds are going to switch from the northwest to the northeast, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Now out in western Kansas tonight, we do have lows ranging from the low 50s to the upper 40s under starry skies, all experiencing some light winds. Before tomorrow, those winds are going to pick up across western Kansas, with temperatures ranging from the low 80s to the upper 70s across all of western Kansas under sunny skies. Now let's take a look at your Wichita Weekly. For Wichita, throughout the forecast period, we do have those temperatures ranging from mid-70s to the low 80s across the entire week, with temperatures, your low temperatures from mid-50s to 60s.
Wichitans are used to seeing construction throughout the city, but the construction here on campus, on Wichita State campus, is through the Building Excellence for the Student Athlete. Studio B's Kane Oster has more on the story.
Drivers along 21st Street are witnessing the first phase in the Building Excellence campaign every day they drive past campus. Construction on the new Bombardier Learjet indoor practice facility is well underway, as so is the replacement of the Tyler Field playing surface with a state-of-the-art game day grass from AstroTurf over the entire surface. Head coach Gene Stevenson says they're ready to see how these improvements help recruitment for the baseball team.
Well, I think it's going to help very much. I'm looking forward to what the results will be, but the interest from players everywhere has just been spectacular.
And the cost to taxpayers? Minimal. Almost all of the $3.7 million needed for the first phase of the plan was raised from private donors, including a generous $1.2 million gift from Bombardier Learjet. So what is the advantage of the new field?
First of all, it'll help with inclement weather. I mean, there'll never be a problem with playing a game. The water will run right through it. And secondly, it will play more like grass than any field we've ever had before.
And with the renovations to Tyler Field, as far as the turf goes, supposed to be completed by the end of September, and the Learjet practice facility is supposed to be completed by the end of November, it leaves the Shockers ready for the year. And what does Gene Stevenson have to say for the 2010 season?
We're excited about the 2010 season. How about that?
It seems like everyone involved is getting ready for the long haul of the upcoming season. For Studio B, I'm Kane Oster.
And you can get your first glimpse at the 2010 Shockers and the new AstroTurf field this Saturday the 26th for their first inter-squad match at 3:30.